And so, you know, and I got the tummy tuck. But yeah, but anyway, but yeah, you can actually flip up your motherfucking stomach. And when you flip that motherfucker up, especially on some hot ass days, okay, when it's hot outside, and especially if you had to walk from one bus stop to the next, or shit, you just got out the car and just walked in the grocery store. Depending on how hot it is, when you get back out to the car, yeah, you be dripping sweat up under your stomach. You truly do. Up under your breast too. Now, with my breast, I am getting a breast reduction. I know motherfuckers be like, why are you doing it, auntie? Because I have a lot of loose skin on my breasts. I have a lot of loose skin. I'm just being honest with you now. I have a lot of loose skin on my breasts. They don't hang down like this. No, bitch. Stop it. Okay? They got a little hangage to them. Hell yeah, they do. I breastfed all three of my goddamn babies till them motherfuckers got to biting. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So, you know, so I do have some saggage to them, but not to the point where my shit is all hanging down here and shit all about my neighbor and all that. You better ask Ken. Okay? This nigga ain't on my bumper for nothing. Okay? We're going to talk about the sex part after 40 in a minute. Let me just go and get all this shit out the way. So the motherfuckers that squirmish on that, then therefore let me go and get him this right here. But, so I have loose skin on my breast, in which actually with the breast reduction, they're just eradicating a lot of the loose skin on my breast. I still want the same, just about the same size. I don't need a double G cup. See, now when I went back, because I've been going back and forth and shit to the doctor, they're going to run it through my insurance. I got PPO. And so, you know, with the breast reduction, you have to have over 500 grams that they have to remove from a breast for you to qualify. Well, on me, I don't have 500 grams per breast for them to take off because I have more skin than I have fat. So, you know, I'm just going through this right here with my doctor because I just feel like it's something I don't have to pay. I've been having PPO insurance, nigga, run that. I didn't have to, because anything that's cosmetic, you have to pay out of pocket. Insurance does not cover that. So you can't get tummy tucks. I know some people going, oh, well, my doctor did it. Well, it was illegal as hell. Okay? They're on the paperwork, nigga, it's saying that you had a gallstone removed. Let's just go and say the fuck that right now. Because I know some motherfuckers, oh, well, there's a doctor in San Diego that'll do it. Okay. Well, the one in doctor in San Diego, that motherfucker is putting on there, okay, I gave this bitch a hysterectomy. That's what the fuck the documents are saying. But when you trying to keep it trill and 100, which, be honest with you, though, nigga, you can put on all kind of shit. Nigga had appendicitis and all kind of shit. I don't give a fuck what you put on it. Just go ahead on. When you get ready to take a bitch to go to sleep, you telling me what the fuck you doing and you reiterating that shit to my peoples on what the fuck we getting ready to do. Because you know I got a little stigmata about going to sleep nowadays with these goddamn doctors. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with it. But yeah. So I know some people chiming in saying that they got certain things done with their insurance and things of that nature. I do know TRICARE will allow you to get one service done. I don't have TRICARE anymore because my husband is not active. He's you know, he's active reserve. You know what I'm saying? It's a different situation, different scenario. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so yeah, you know, with the insurance thing, I'm trying to run that through the insurance and see what happens. If it does, if it don't, whatever, I still got to get it, so it don't fucking matter. I'm just trying to save a little coin. Okay? I'm a Virgo before anything else. Don't fuck with me. So, but I do want to get my arms done before the summertime. I've had my thighs done before. I need my thighs done again because now that I'm losing more and more and more weight, in the middle of my thighs, the middle, right here, you know, right here on this leg part right here. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if the camera low enough. But you know, you have a little extra little meat right there. Like when you open up your legs real wide and the nigga's right there at it. But right there on the side of it, right on the side of that leg there, you can put a little, yeah, I don't want you pulling nothing. Let me just go and say that. I don't need you pulling the goddamn thing, nigga. It's called when we gonna get to the good part. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. We're going to talk about that in a minute. We can't talk about it right now. Right now, we talking about weight loss. So, anyway, so it's certain little nips and tucks that I still need done. And when you weigh that much weight, you have to have so much work done after that. It's you know, you got to move some coins around. You really, really do. Motherfuckers is going to be asking for all kind of donations to get all this shit. Because you got to get so much shit done. To look right, you have to get so much shit done. It's ridiculous. And they don't tell you that shit. Yeah, you can eradicate, you know, once you got diabetes, though, you're going to always have it. Let me just go and say that shit, too. Now, you can maintain it. You don't might have to come off your medications or they decrease them and things of that nature. But if you had diabetes from a child, then that means you're going to have that pretty much the rest of your life. Now, if you just got it gestational from being pregnant, then that kind of go away after you had a baby. Or if you had it adult onset, then therefore you get your weight loss down, you get this and that down, then therefore you can come off your medication or they can lower them. But if you had diabetes from years on back, like 10 years strong of having diabetes, they can't totally tell you that you're not going to have it, okay? Because your system has gotten used to, you helping out with your insulin levels and things. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to make this a medical moment, but, consult your doctor. I'm just a nurse. But anyway, so, your body just changes so much after massive amounts of weight loss. I've lost motherfuckers, a whole person, okay? I've lost to date now, from where I am today, I've lost 100 and, well, I'm just coming off my period. So on my period, I'm 205, but I'm certain after my period, because I came down a little bit more the last few days, so I'm probably about 203, 204, somewhere around there. But, hell, I lost, just say 140 pounds. 140 pounds, that's what some motherfuckers just weigh that, So, you're going to have a lot going on after losing that much weight. You just have to know that. All my shit's going to tighten up. No, bitch, it's not going to do that. I promise you it's not. And then if your shit tighten all the way the fuck up, nigga, you are a superhero. Okay? Because after your shit has been stretched for so long and you lose all this motherfucking weight, nigga, your shit is going to look fucked up. And when you take I remember after I lost all that weight and I take my jeans off, because when jeans hold shit in. So your body looks totally different in jeans as would you would look in some Lycra. You put on some Lycra, baby, you're going to see all the dents in your ass, especially if it's not that real thick one. Now I do have some pants that I had on last night. I put them motherfucking stretch pants on last night, but that's the thick Lycra. And when you put almost like a spank, I put that motherfucker on. Gap and shit was showing and shit. I put that motherfucker on, have on me a little crop like little top on. I fucked Ken's ass up. He was like, wait a minute, hold on. Where we going? I said, we finna go to the market, nigga. I want some chocolate chip motherfucking cookies. Tonight. Before we get into X Factor and all that, no, we gotta go get me some cookies, nigga. Yeah. And I put them pants on and he was like, oh my fucking God. All through the store, he grabbing and groping and all this, hand in the front, hand in the back. And all niggas all trying to grab and touchy-feely grab. I mean, he was all over my ass. I said, nigga, what's going on? Shit. But it was like it just smoothed out these thighs and shit. And then you see my gap real good. That nigga said, shit, nigga, that's a carton of milk behind your motherfucking ass. I see that whole nigga, that's 2%. I see all that shit. Yeah. Because my legs don't touch together anymore. They slightly touch together like around the thigh part, but when you get around that motherfucking pussy, baby, it's a whole motherfucker, nigga. It's like, nigga, what is that, right? I see you. Yeah, shit. I love it. I love that. That's one thing I do love. That's one thing I do love on my body is that right there. Whereas when I put on some tight ass pants, some jeans or whatever, baby, you can see right through my shit. And I just like that because by me being so heavy for so long, I didn't have no gap. I didn't have no gap until I started getting about, you can see my gap when I got about 250. About 250. So can you imagine what that motherfucker look like today? Motherfuckers want to see. Motherfuckers want to see. I don't give a shit. Can you see it? And my legs, this is my legs together. Can you see that motherfucker? I don't know if you can or not, but it is what it is. That motherfucker's there, bitch. Like, whoa, like, oh my God. I love it. Anyway, so you cannot, bottom line, you cannot compare your beginning to somebody else's middle. I don't give a fuck what kind of waist training and all kind of other shit. I understand that I'm getting a lot of messages about this waist training because you guys have seen my pictures with corsets on. My waist right now is about a 30. Now, with my corset on, it comes down to like a 28. Oh my God. But this past weekend, as I told you guys a couple days ago, that shit was pulled so fucking tight I could not breathe. Okay, that's when it's like, yeah, oh my God, that was the tightest it has ever been pulled, but they did that on set. You know, I guess they wanted that effect or whatever. So it is what it is. But, you know, family, ladies, life after 40, oh my God. Okay, so now we've talked about my body. Oh, and when you lose weight, your feet do get smaller. I was once a size 11 in shoe. Now I wear a 10. I have bought some 9.5s too, because you do lose weight in your feet and all that other kind of stuff. And it also seems as though gravity sets in. Excuse me, and you begin to get a little bit shorter. It's like your body just kind of compacts a little bit. Now, I've always been 5'5", but it just seemed like I'm compacting a little bit, like I'm getting a little bit, you know, like my mama seemed like she got shorter as she got older. I don't know what happens, but, you know, I know it has a lot to do with our calcium in our systems, you know, especially from having children and such. Your body just kind of compacts a little bit, so you get a little bit shorter. So if you notice that your mamas are a little bit shorter than it seemed like they were when you were younger, because it's just gravity just sets in, it seems like you get a little bit shorter. I don't know what that is. And then some women have osteoporosis and things of that nature. So, you know, it kind of, you know, you can get bone density tests and you can see if you have osteoporosis or osteoarthritis. And mostly women get those forms of arthritis and those particular degenerative joint diagnoses because of us bearing children. And thus the reason why some women, you know, they get on drugs, they lose their teeth, you know, and shit like that. Whereas a man, you know, you'll see a man that don't have no teeth, but more times than not, he got his shit knocked the fuck out. But when you see women in their 30s and 40s, a lot of times they have a calcium deficiency. It's something else going on with them besides the fact that the bitch was on crystal meth, you know, and all that other shit. Yeah. I've had to give a great deal of bitches methadone, and methadone, it's a pill form that you give for people that are coming off of methamphetamine, you know. And when they go into psychiatric hospitals, I was a psych nurse, so I'm telling you what I know. And therefore we give them what is called methadone, and it's a pill form, and it kinds of, you know, you kind of weaning them off like a 12-step program off of the the crystal meth that they've been taking, but as a pharmaceutical, what's the word I'm trying to gather? The pharmaceutical version is called methadone. And that's what we give them. But when you see women that they you know, their teeth and stuff done rotted out of their mouth and shit, it's a lot of iron deficiency. And to keep all that kind of shit from happening, you can get what is called a bone density test to see if you're predisposed to having such degenerative diseases. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make this a medical moment, but, you know, just look into it for those of you guys that's having different things going on. I just say take glucosamine and chondroitin with MSM over the counter. Fuck taking that prednisone, because they will give some motherfuckers prednisone when they have arthritis and things, and prednisone will blow you the fuck up. Okay, they give you that 20 and 30 milligram of prednisone if you want to. They give a lot of that shit to people for like rheumatoid arthritis and things of that nature. Or if you have like another one that they give it for women that have my mind is not working all the way on a medical thing right now. Lupus, they give it to some people that have lupus. They give it to some with what's that other diagnosis that I can't think of right now? Anyway, they'll give you prednisone. Prednisone is a corticosteroid that you don't want to it's a steroid, excuse me. You don't want to take that. And, you know, but if the doctor give it to you, you got to take what he give you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know your chart. I'm just a nurse, okay? But it will blow you up. It will give you a bigness up in here. Your trunk will be full. You'll be on some Hunchback of Notre Dame type old shit. Yeah. But anyway, so life after 40, for me, as far as my body is concerned, this is the healthiest I have ever been in my life. I was telling Ken yesterday, because I had my period over the weekend. You guys know I went to the day spa, and this bitch needed this bitch got on the bed with my motherfucking ass. This little Asian chick was all in my back and needing shit and pop locking and this and that hot ass stones. Bitch, listen. I had to tip this bitch something serious, and I hate I didn't give her another $10. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, oh my. After I left from there, I was so restful and peaceful and shit. I was watching the game with baby. I was like, just put your hand on anything so I can go to sleep. It's something about that. It's like it makes me purr like a kitten. To rub on my feet, to rub my ass, I go straight to motherfucking sleep. I went to sleep on it. I don't give a fuck who won. What? Oh, Saints what? Who that? Shit, I was asleep. I was like, didn't give a fuck about none of that. We were supposed to go to Benihana's. I went to sleep on all that shit. I was just rested. Okay? But what it did was, it did bring my period down. Life after 40, your period doesn't be the same anymore. I hadn't had a period since June. Don't judge me and don't come for me. I didn't send for you, bitch. Okay?